So this year I've had phenomenal success with the aloe vera. I've been keeping it watered every day. Not necessarily watering it like a cactus, but it seems to produce a lot more babies from these big plants when they do get water on a regular schedule. So I've gotten 28 or 30 little tiny babies, and then quite a few medium-sized ones that have grown up at the early spring. I still have this pot here, which has quite a few medium-sized babies. I took the mother plant out and left those potted in there. And then here's a bunch of the babies that I took out. I have 3 trays, that one with 5, and then obviously the big trays. So that's been really good. I'll do another video on how I separate all these aloe vera. It looks like this pot I showed you will have to be the next one once I get some more planters. And those are already separated, so that'll be quite a bit easier than usual. But normally what happens is you take one of these big ones and they will have babies coming up on the sides, on the edges around them, that they've pretty much birthed. And so that's what you remove, those outside edges, plants, and you kind of make sure they have nice roots, and then you put them in their own little pots. So I'll do another video on that part of it. I did some in the ground. They're doing pretty good. This particular type of aloe vera goes into shock whenever it's transplanted, and sometimes it takes up to 3 weeks for it to come back. And you can see this one's pretty brown, but in the middle it's got a little green part. So I know that it's coming back. I know that it's not going to die out. I know that it, after a little bit more time. So these have been in the ground, I guess, about 3 weeks. No, this has been about 2 weeks, I guess. And you'll see here, actually, let's see. You'll see there, that one's not going to make it. There's no green on that whatsoever, and it just didn't have whatever it needed to make it through the heat and all that stuff. So that one won't make it. These 3, that one, and that one, I think they're gonna definitely make it. Now these were done about 4 weeks ago in the ground, and you see they are very healthy, looking very strong, hardly any brown on those. And here's the 3rd one right there. So those have done really well, but there's drainage right there to where they get water every night in those little beds there. So that's worked really well. And you see I got the ground covering, all that stuff, the brown stuff right there. That's all radish. Planted a bunch of radishes and let it die there. So the roots stayed in the ground, and that's my ground covering for right now. So it's doing pretty well in that respect.